for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will score. Has a touchdown. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go, and his guys have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, faking the give. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Caps are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Quick throw, taken in. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. And that will be a 1st down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Caps offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He finds Goodwin. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on 3rd and goal. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-3 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Caps cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. incomplete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll throw out of the gun, going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing now from the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They motion the slot man left. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Pass's kick is good. And his guys will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Caps offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down,
He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll run on 2nd down. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. This one complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Throwing now on 3rd and long. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Caps are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Quick throw, taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, faking the give. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get an even 20 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out.
And he's in for the touchdown. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And his guys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play on first down. 31 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown Caps. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome back to football. Everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens who are out in front at halftime. The Ravens trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Caps offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. 3rd and 6. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A gain of 16 yards. And that will be a first down.
And the London first down.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down, London.
They'll look to throw yet again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down, pass.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And that's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So, fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This, from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 49-yard line.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll go with a run. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in for the score. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good, and his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Makes the score our home team 31, visitors 22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Down inside the 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Has a touchdown. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Caps are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Caps offense make their way out to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
15-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down. Here's a designed run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the 4th quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. The drive will start on the ground, and a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, once more from the 2, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in for the touchdown. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.